Hurricanes have the potential to become some of the world's most destructive natural disasters. While not every hurricane becomes a disaster, these 3 hurricanes broke records that have stood to this day. Strongest recorded wind speed in history. In October 2015, the world watched in terror as Hurricane Patricia grew to a size never seen before. The storm's wind screamed at a record-shattering 215 miles per hour, turning the ocean into a monstrous beast. Off the coast of Mexico, fishermen fled in panic as the waves rose like living walls. The storm approached land like an unstoppable force, larger than entire countries. Windows exploded under the pressure. Trees twisted into the air like toothpicks. Cities braced for a cataclysmic impact. People held their breath as Patricia's eye loomed, a dark omen over the coast. And then, in a shocking twist of fate, the storm weakened just before hitting land. Lives were saved, but for a brief moment, the world stood on the edge of complete destruction. Largest hurricane to ever make landfall. In 1979, Typhoon Tip roared through the Pacific, growing into the largest storm ever witnessed. Its size was unimaginable, stretching over 1,300 miles across, nearly half the size of the continental U.S. Entire islands disappeared beneath its torrential rain, and winds screamed across the ocean at 190 miles per hour. As it neared Japan, panic spread. The storm's path was wide, relentless, and its power was terrifying. Ships in the Pacific were tossed like toys, and entire coastal cities braced for impact. When Tip made landfall, it brought with it record-breaking floods, landslides, and destruction. The ocean surged inland, drowning everything in its wake. Tip's fury left the land unrecognizable, its monstrous reach forever etched into history. Deadliest hurricane in history. It was a sweltering day in September 1900, and the people of Galveston, Texas, went about their business, unaware of the monster lurking just beyond the horizon. Without modern weather tracking, they had no idea what was coming. A hurricane so fierce, it would forever be known as the deadliest in history. By nightfall, the ocean began to rise. The wind howled like a beast in the dark, and waves crashed over the seawalls, turning the streets into rivers. People scrambled to higher ground, but the water kept coming. Winds tore homes apart, leaving families clinging to debris, screaming into the darkness. In one terrifying night, the hurricane obliterated Galveston. By morning, over 8,000 lives were lost, and the once thriving city lay in ruins. The storm vanished as quickly as it came, leaving only silence and devastation in its wake. What do you think of these 3 hurricanes? Will these crazy records ever be beaten? Like and subscribe for more crazy true stories like this one.